जय हिंद, नमस्कार। डिसेबिलिटी पेंशन के ऊपर एक नई पॉलिसी आई है जिसका नाम है इम्पेयरमेंट रिलीफ 2023 एंड गाइड टू मेडिकल अफसर 2023, यानी कैजुअलिटी पेंशनरी अवार्ड जारी करने के लिए अब 21 सितंबर 2023 के बाद में जारी की गई पॉलिसी के अनुसार ही जेसीओ जवानों और अधिकारियों को डिसेबिलिटी पेंशन मिलेगी। अब इसके ऊपर चीफ ऑफ डिफेंस स्टाफ ने एक बड़ा बयान दिया है 6 अक्टूबर 2023 को। सीडीएस ने कहा, मुझे लगता है कि जो नए नियम आए हैं वो बिल्कुल स्पष्ट है। अब आप सुनिए सीडीएस ने क्या कहा और इस वीडियो को ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा शेयर करें।
Particular study was to protect the genuine interests of personnel who acquired disability during service, while preventing the exploitation of its liberal provisions from misuse. The first and the most important thing is that the provisions of this entitlement rules will be applicable to those persons who retire after 21st September 2023. There is no retrospective applications of these provisions. I repeat again, there is no retrospective application of these provisions. It does not in any manner, I repeat, it does not in any manner alter the emoluments of war widows, family pensioners or veterans. Secondly, there is no change in the entitlement for any category of persons being granted compensation for death or disability. Thirdly, the disability element has been renamed as impairment relief for only those persons who have been retained in service or who are not invalidated out due to the nature of their disability and continue to serve till the completion of the terms of engagement. The change in name of impairment relief does not affect the nature of entitlement and nor the quantum of emoluments. Lastly, the revised policy will not put the armed forces personnel at disadvantage in comparison to their civilian counterparts. The revision of entitlement rules and guide to medical officers will help retain high degree of operational efficiency and motivation in all ranks of the armed forces. It will also help encourage or provide the idea of physical fitness, which is the hallmark for which the services have been well known. That's all I had to say. Thank you. And now we'll be open to any of this particular
or the ex-servicemen organizations. Now, can you tell us, sir, what if the rules are so clear that it is not going to be implemented from retrospective effect and it is not going to affect in any way the rights of the deserving people, then what are the issues that the ex-servicemen are raising and what is the genesis of that, sir? Why are they raising these issues? Was there no clarity when these rules were issued or revised, sir?
You see, the moment this thing was kind of uploaded, the revised ER rules were uploaded by Department of Ex-Servicemen Welfare on the 21st. And large number of people may not have understood the exact implications of these rules, having not read it in details. Most of the times it was rumors which were flying that it will affect the emoluments or what people are already drawing, war widows, pensioners, veterans, family pensioners. It was then that headquarter IDS uploaded on their Twitter site, clarified all these particular issues. Almost we had 1,70,000 people who viewed that particular message. There were close to 700 likes also, more than that. Only about 38 people commented upon it. And in those comments, some of them were, large number of them I would admit, were negative. Some were positive comments also. Based on that, we understood that probably the message has not got down and there is a need to talk to the ex-servicemen organizations. So we called all the 5 recognized ex-servicemen organizations on the 3rd, and the Adjutant General, a team led by him, briefed them all. So most of their concerns which related to, most of them were apprehensive that the people will not recover what has already been given to them, whether the benefits which are entitled to them, which they will be taken away. So these apprehensions were there in the mind of ex-servicemen. They were clarified and most of them were satisfied. Most of these apprehensions that emerged during that meeting were turned into frequently asked questions, FAQs. And last night, these FAQs were loaded upon again the Department of Ex-Servicemen Welfare site. And if you give publicity to it, then large number of ex-servicemen will be able to go to this site and should be able to clarify their doubts on this particular issue. And finally, we thought we need a larger audience so that people can understand what these rules are and their misconceptions are removed. That's why we are here today. Now, if you have any specific information from ex-servicemen organizations that these issues have not been addressed during that meeting, you could ask. I'm not sure whether you know about it, and we'll request the Adjutant General to answer.
It has been very tough with people. There were a lot of instances where people would take all career promotions and at the end they would retire taking disability pensions. And there were some cases where the military also took disciplinary action against such officers. So have you now, through these revised rules, have you ensured that, have you tried to ensure that such cases don't happen, sir? Or the exploitation is stopped now?
I think this is, I can only say that these rules are slightly clearer and the possibility of its misuse, if I may use the word, becomes less. So hopefully there will be lesser court cases, lesser adjudication of these cases, and better synergy amongst all ranks of the armed forces.